you all for allowing me a chance to speak. I really appreciate that. I'm also here to speak about the living wage because today is May Day, International Workers' Recognition Day. So I think it's really important. I came here to advocate for a $15 an hour minimum wage. I know that the council has been proactive in recent years in pushing a living wage and trying to attach it to cost of living increases. I appreciate that. Right now I know it's $13.79 an hour. But I think that remaining $1.21 is significant. I think that that gap, the $1.21 gap, is something that we should work to close for symbolic and economic reasons. So I'll try to make the case as simple and as clear as possible. Right now, I looked at the Bureau of Labor Statistics website this morning for the Charlottesville metropolitan area. From what I can tell, there's 108,230 employed workers in the Charlottesville metropolitan area. Of those, 68,930, so well more than half, make less than $15 an hour. Now, this does not fall out evenly demographically, as we might suspect with almost every other issue in the country. Women, racial minorities are much more grossly affected. In the country as a whole, 2/3 of all minimum wage earners are women. And while 42% of all national workers would benefit from a $15 an hour minimum wage, 54% of African American workers and close to 60% of Latino workers would benefit from a $15 an hour minimum wage. Now, in a city where the poverty rate is 27.5%, excluding students close to 15%, a $15 minimum wage could make a big difference. Now, I know that you guys can't do anything beyond public employees, but public employees is an important start. If we can raise the floor, as I take it you all have been trying to do with the living wage increases in the past, that matters. That sets a standard to militate action across the rest of the city. Now, I looked at an MIT report earlier today, and it said that for a one adult, one child family in the city of Charlottesville, with cost of living taken into account, one adult, one child, the minimum wage should be, a living wage should be $25.40. And that's for a worker assuming 52 weeks a year, no vacation time, 40 hours a week, $25.40. So $15 an hour, I think, is the least we can do. Now, a lot of people say 15 is too high, but let me say one thing. If we would have tacked the minimum wage in 1968 to inflation, today it would be $21 an hour. If we would tack it to inflation plus gains in labor productivity, it'd be $26 an hour. And if we had made the minimum wage go up every time the top 1% of income earners had a little bit of an increase, today it'd be $28 an hour. So in a very wealthy city, in the 7th wealthiest state in the country, we can afford 15. I hope you'll consider it. Thank you.